Mr and Mrs KVA Absalom. I've been married for 49 years. It was almost drizzling. The weather suddenly changed. And there was a girl, her friend. She was also working in the same hospital, in the same office with me, so to say.
Okay.
They tried to share the umbrella with her. The umbrella wouldn't open. It developed problem. So he said, let's take it to Godia. Let's take it to Godia. He will repair it. She has not met Godia. She doesn't know who Godia is. She was just following the friend. As they came, they met me. I was sitting down close to our office. He said, Godia, please, please, can you mend this umbrella? It's refusing to open. I just turned. The turn I turned, I didn't even collect the umbrella. I was just looking at her. I didn't just know I was transfixed. She was also looking at me. That was how, through that her friend, that we met. God bless that umbrella.
The attraction was there. We discovered we couldn't stop seeing each other.
I faced challenges. My father-in-law gave me a tough time. He
didn't like me.
Oh yes, certainly. And it is all because of where I was coming from. He had wanted her to marry their own tribal person. Yes.
Okay.
Well, here I was from nowhere. I just emerged. In fact, he cannot believe that, someone else. I'm from Adamawa. Mommy is from Plateau. I'm not even a Plateau man. I'm not even Birom. And here I was trying to marry his daughter. He rejected me outright. But I persisted. I didn't give up. I persisted.
When I saw that utter rejection from my father, I tried to make him understand from my own point of view and how much I felt concerning the relationship. I tried to convince him. But as far as Baba was concerned, there was nothing I could tell him that would really make him change his mind. So I had to go through my grandfather. And I told my grandfather. Then he said, did you say he's coming from far away? I said, yes, but not too far away. So he asked me, and I told him. He said, Kai, my dear, don't go too far. Any place that is further than Bauchi is far.
It was okay for Baba to do all those background checkings. It's important. You don't give out your daughter to somebody that, you are not sure. Time heals. Time. Gradually, Baba started, as showing some acceptance, but with certain conditions, and whatever, they were not very stringent conditions per se. Yeah. First of all, am I a drunkard? Do I smoke? All those type of things. We wanted to know my social life.
One of the uncles who was very tough, he said, but your father has been against this. You insisted. Now, once we collect this dowry, make sure we don't hear anything about you coming back to the house. You are married and you are married. You must stay married. He told me that in a very stern voice like that. But then I was really happy. I said, well, that's what I want anyway. I thought they were going to say, okay, we are not collecting the dowry. But since they said I should stay married, I said, fine. That's good. 1976, when we traditionally got married. Yes. Yeah. From observation, from what I have seen, some marriages don't last because they just don't have the basic ingredient that will hold the marriage, and that is love. Some don't have. Yes. You should be able to have that love for the individual, have enough trust, okay, and then have the support, all-round support. Even if there is no finance, no money, but the person you're married to, I'm talking about the female now, if she's married to someone she can believe in and trust in, and just someone that is dear to her.
When I saw her the first time we met, it was love at first sight. Setting my eyes on her was just enough to convince me within me that how I wish I could have this girl as a wife.
And that conviction.
That conviction.
In our lives, the Lord has been so good. He has blessed us with 7 children. We have 12 grandchildren.
12 grandchildren.
We are Mr and Mrs KVA Absalom. I've been married for 49 years. Next year, God willing, we're clocking 50. It was bright morning. Suddenly, we're embarking at the General Hospital. I was working there just as a clerk, just from secondary school. Then jobs were plenty. All you needed is just to apply. Sometimes even when we are on holidays, we are given vacation jobs, opportunity to serve. It was almost drizzling. The weather suddenly changed. And there was a girl, her friend. She was also working in the same hospital, in the same office with me, so to say.
Okay.
They tried to share the umbrella with her. The umbrella wouldn't open. It developed problem. So he said, let's take it to Goodyear. Let's take it to Goodyear. He will repair it. She has not met Goodyear. She doesn't know who Goodyear is. She was just following the friend. As they came, they met me. I was sitting down close to our office. He said, Goodyear, please, please, can you mend this umbrella? It's refusing to open. I said, I just turned. I didn't even collect the umbrella. I was just looking at her. I didn't just know. I was transfixed. She was also looking at me. That was how, through that her friend, that we met. It's not that I saw her in the street or somewhere in any occasion. We just met in the hospital through that her friend. And because that, God bless that umbrella. That umbrella spoiled and I was the one, to the mechanic. Actually, it was love at first sight. I didn't know the issue of trying to know who she was, what tribe she is, who are her parents didn't occur to me at that time. It was not relevant. It was as time goes on. Before I started, I knew that, she was a daughter to some elderly couples in the hospital that were working there also. So I knew that she was their daughter. And my senior sister happened to be working in the same hospital. So it was kind of a familiar, except she was the one I was meeting for the first time. And that is how we started.
The attraction was there, and we discovered we couldn't stop seeing each other. He would visit me in my parents' home, and when I'm around during holidays. But when I go back to school, he will have to write letters and on like that. And the friendship just continued. It was more of a just natural thing. Friendship intensified with time. 1974, 1975, until 1976, when we traditionally got married.
Got married.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was a period of about 3 years of courtship.
Now, you mentioned about challenge.
Challenges.
Yes. I faced challenges. My father-in-law gave me tough time. He
didn't like me.
Oh yes, certainly. And it is all because of where I was coming from. He had wanted her to marry their own tribal person.
Own tribe.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, here I was from nowhere. I just emerged. In fact, he cannot believe that, someone else. I'm from Adamawa. Mommy is from Plateau. I'm not even a Plateau man. I'm not even Birom. And here I was trying to marry his daughter. He rejected me outright. But I persisted. I didn't give up. I persisted. I made inroads to try to warm up to Baba through some of his relations.
Okay.
Explaining my situation to them. They said, don't worry, boy, we'll talk to our brother. He will understand, Don't worry. I felt very encouraged. Yes, hope. And it was little by little. Time heals. Time. Gradually, Baba started, as showing some acceptance, but with certain conditions, and whatever, they were not very stringent conditions per se.
Okay.
Yeah. First of all, am I a drunkard? Do I smoke? All those type of things. We wanted to know my social life.
And you stand.
And my
Christian
my Christian life too. That's right. So it was okay for Baba to do all those background checkings. It's important. You don't give out your daughter to somebody that
You are not sure.
you are not sure.
Exactly.
But initially Baba said no. He will never let me marry his daughter. Outrightly.
Okay.
Even when we came, my elder sister and her husband and some other friends of my family friends, when we went to their house, Baba didn't want to receive us. He didn't want to welcome us. He said if we come because of this, he's not ready to listen.
So when we started, God blessed us with children in quick succession. So we were barely able to manage with the little that we had. So I, for one, desired to keep studying. So it was honestly a difficult task. I in school and the children also in school. It wasn't easy. But somehow we were able to scale through. So our greatest challenge, as I would want to say in just one word, is issues of finance. I saw that utter rejection from my father, I tried to make him understand from my own point of view and how much I felt concerning the relationship.
Yeah.
I tried to convince him. But as far as Baba was concerned, there was nothing I could tell him that would really make him change his mind. So I had to go through my grandfather, and I told my grandfather. Then he said, did you say he's coming from far away? I said, yes, but not too far away. So he asked me, and I told him. He said, Kai, my dear, don't go too far. Any place that is further than Bauchi is far. Any town or area that is further than Bauchi is too far for me to go. So why shouldn't I just listen to my father and marry around here? I don't need to go that far. So I had to, just tell him. I say yes, but that he grew up here in Barrack Lady in Excellence. Most of his seed, his secondary school, everything, so he's more of a Biron person than one from Adamawa. So he said, is that so? I said yes. So I want to believe, even though he never told me, that he played his own part in trying to convince my dad to accept, the reality of what is on ground. So not too long after that, my conversation with my grandfather, I saw how my dad started, kind of cooling down. The date that was given to them to come, so they were all in the house. And what they did first was to inquire from me. These people that have come, do I know them? I said yes. I said I know them. They have come asking for your hand in marriage. Do you know what marriage is? That was the next question.
Very important.
I said yes. I said yes. So, are you really prepared to get married? Because we wouldn't want to hear anything like going and packing your things again that you want to come home. Now tell us, what do you intend to do? Are you just going to try and see if you can stay together? I said, no. I really want to stay with him. I want to get married. I said, okay. So one of the uncles who was very tough, he said, but your father has been against this. You insisted. Now, once we collect this dowry, make sure we don't hear anything about you coming back to the house. You are married and you are married. You must stay married. He told me that in a very stern voice like that. But then I was really happy. I said, well, that's what I want anyway. I thought they were going to say, okay, we are not collecting the dowry. But since they said I should stay married, I said, fine. That's good. That's what I want to hear too. From observation, from what I have seen, some marriages don't last because they just don't have the basic ingredient that will hold the marriage, and that is love.
No.
Some don't have. Yes.
I know.
You should be able to have that love for the individual, have enough trust, okay, and then have the support, all-round support. Even if there is no finance, no money, but the person you're married to, I'm talking about the female now, if she's married to someone she can believe in and trust in, and just someone that is dear to her. That means if she loves that person, I don't think she will want to go out of that marriage. Not even money will make her want to leave. Lack of money will want to make her leave. I looked at it in this direction, that if I know as an individual that I have a creator that loves me, and that is God. And the person I have promised to stay with, because I love that person, then I must understand that he also is God's creation. So I came to really make up my mind that if both of us belong to God, then nothing else matter, because he is the one that is holding me and holding him. Therefore, if we both belong to him, then we can manage anything that comes our way. So I won't hurt him, because I know, he is God's child.
Apart from agape love,
Yes. Yes.
love is, when I saw her the first time we met, it was love at first sight.
Okay.
Setting my eyes on her was just enough to convince me within me that how I wish I could have this girl as a wife.
And that conviction.
That conviction.
So I must acknowledge the goodness of God in our lives. The Lord has been so good. He has blessed us with 7 children. We have 12 grandchildren.
12 grandchildren.
Yes. I remember my mom, she said that I should continue having children. I shouldn't stop. The boys will come later. So I should continue. So that yes, she had also 5 males, 5 females. So she said I should just continue. I shouldn't worry. I should keep having the boys. I said no, I'm not worried. He said, but it's not okay to just have one sex. I should continue. The boys are coming. The boys are coming. Then from his side also, he said, all of these children, there's no single male. And such comments were coming. I said, this is how God has done it for us. So I wouldn't say they weren't comments, but nothing really very serious as such.
They didn't suggest to me or suggest to her to leave and marry somebody who will give her sons, or a woman that will give me sons. They were just kind of lamentation, but it stopped at that. It didn't go any further. They didn't pressure us to look for different partners, or that, what can you do with all girls, 7? But I tell you, you only know they are alive today to see what the 7 girls are doing. In the course of courtship, little arguments, likes and dislike, compatibility. You understand? Because, first of all, from the little argument, you will know if the husband to be is highly temperamental, which will also result to be is most likely he will be a wife beater. You understand? From little arguments as a boyfriend, girlfriend. Is he forgiving? Is he somebody that respects you and respects your parents? Yes, it's very, very important. Because by the time you are overlooking such little things and you get into the house, you will see a different person altogether. Secondly, where is he from? Who are his parents? Who are her parents, sorry?
Yep.
Who are her parents? What is if you are not the same tribe, it's a different tribe. What is their culture? Do you know anything about their culture, their tradition? Do you fit into that? Will you fit into that culture or accept her the way she is? You don't go into marriage without knowing the culture of your partner. You have to try to kind of a background check of the parents of the girls and their own culture, where they are coming from. If you see that, you are okay with it, you can go with it, then you continue with the friendship. But if those cultures go at variance with your own belief or whatever, you back out gently. So, in my own point of view, marriage is not a touch and go affair. It's a permanent thing. Marriage is not wedding.
Well,
Wedding
is not wedding.
Yes, wedding is not marriage.
I don't want to go spiritual about it too much, because some will not understand. But the fact is that when a man approaches you, it will be good for you to give him a listening ear. Let him say what it is that is on his mind. And you as the girl, you need to also inquire. You say, love, you love me? Then find out. There are different types of love, like Daddy has said. So which one of the love are you talking about?
Exactly.
What do you really want from me? What do you really want from me? She must understand what the love he is talking about is. Because if she just sees that because either he's a fine-looking person, or just because the person gives her gifts, or whatever it is, that is not enough to make her understand that the person is in love with her. But a person that would truly show her he has that love is one that will give her his time. Togetherness is very important in building a relationship. It's very, very important, because that's where she will get to know his intentions.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because let me just be blunt about it. There are those that will love the girl not because they really want to live with her as a wife, but just to play around, just spend time, or to satisfy their ego that, oh, I have also talked to this girl, or I have also been able to, do one thing or the other with the girl, and the man moves away and leaves her. But she should be able to know from, the man's approach what exactly he wants from her. You can easily make a mistake and miss a man because this is what you thought he is like, and you might not be judging or making the right observations. For example, the girl needs to watch out from the behavior of her friend towards her. He has to be someone that shows some respect for her as a person, as an individual. He's not out to just play with her anyhow. There should be respect, there should be honor, there should be some deep sense of show of commitment to the relationship.
Yes, you manage those things by
shifting grounds.
No, yeah, of course, shifting ground or being more accommodative.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Yes, it's not winner takes all.
So sometimes you like this, but because that doesn't like
it.
Sometimes
Just to have peace. She's more accommodating more than me. Honestly. She is. She is.
As Daddy mentioned earlier, he married me as a teacher. I was already trained as a teacher. So I think that has helped us a lot. One, to know that we will need to educate them. And then two, as a teacher, we all go to school at the same time. At least I shepherd them to the school. And then, of course, when there's any work that needs to be done, I give them the much assistance I can. So that gave them a good start in life as to how to face their studies. Yes. Yeah.
And the discipline from me. Because one day, you prepare your mind that one day they will all go to their respective various homes. And even when they go to their various homes, it's not all of them that will give you their children to come and stay with their grandparents. You understand? They have their own way, their own family, they want the way they want. So his grandparents are just to be visited and you run back. But nobody now, it is before in the olden days, go and stay to your grandfather in the village or grandmother in the village. But we have rehearsed and envisaged the situation. But when it finally down, now this last one that left yesterday for our service, people from service, that is how, if she gets somebody and she gets, that is the last of this thing. So we are left with her and except children of relations. You understand? Not this time, not our own biological children. Yes. So we make do with the Christmas gathering season.
Yes, I understand.
That is when we see each other. We exchange, even though we have family platform reunion. We do have family reunion, and we exchange messages on the family platform. That is how we manage the situation. That is how we manage the situation. What has really, God has helped us to bring up these children in love and in sincerity. We never pretended to be rich or solve all their problems. And one key thing that has worked for this family is that the mother and I have tried our best not to show preferential difference. We try to spread our love and we try to be open. We do not say, this one, please forget about this one. You come. No. That's the very, very, very dangerous part, If parents show preferential treatment to their children, it brings, it brings hatred among the siblings. They say, okay, anything you ask daddy, he gives you. Me, if I ask daddy, he doesn't give me. Only mother that gives that other one. So that type of thing, the parents are destroying the family by such negative attitude. We know we are not angels, we cannot be very perfect, but we try as much as possible to spread our love and be sincere about it.
I thought about it. How can I show love for maybe my firstborn and reject the secondborn, or the thirdborn and show love for the third or the fourth, like that? I found it really very, very it can't just happen. I can't love one and leave the other because they are all mine. So by the grace of God, I showed them, I demonstrated to them as much love as I can as children, and I taught them to respect each other. It's not as if they didn't fight as children. They will fight.
Of course,
the younger one will always want to fight the senior, and so on and so forth. So my advice to couples is let them treat their children as individuals, human beings that have their individual differences. They have their own peculiar characteristics that you need to respect. That is how that individual is. You need to respect that and help the person, to bring out the best out of him or her. Like I mentioned earlier, it's like on the part of the female, if she went into that marriage because she wanted to be married, she will stay married. Yes, the intent of going into such a marriage matters. Some go because they found a wealthy suitor, not that they really, really have the desire to stay with such a person. And sometimes, some young women, they go out with friends that are not very good. They don't tell them the truth. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Even if she went with the intention of staying with the man, what she hears outside, she will want to come and apply it in her home.
So don't listen to third-party advice. Or that they saw your husband with so person, or they saw your wife with so person. But that is not like that. So there are things that God gave you common sense, which He endow you everybody, but you are so disorganized. You don't want to use your thinking. That person that is telling you all this, you think he loves you more than. You think he loves him, but it's not true. It's out of maybe envy that she is advising you or he is advising you about your wife. And you fall into the trap. So when you move out, they are happy. And also, with all due respect, men are the ones that do things to their wives that their wives, begin to suspect them. Begin to suspect them. You spend late night out, whether you are on official duty or not. You do, you create journeys, emergency journeys that that doesn't even exist. All these type of things. So the bottom line is just for you to be open, to be transparent. And any marriage that God is not the pivotal, is no matter the center, this piece, honestly, it can scatter anytime. But if God exists in that marriage, it will last. It will endure.